Welcome to my channel. All right, I'm Celeste, and you might know me from the WWE. I used to be a WWE champion, and I wrestled under the name Kaitlyn. You might know me from Instagram or the fitness industry, or you might not have any idea who I am and we're just meeting for the first time. Either way, I'm glad you are here. So I just want to introduce you to my new YouTube channel. I have a super cool cinematic short film that I created last summer with a very talented friend of mine who's a filmmaker and videographer. We really created this entire concept, shot it, edited it, got custom sound engineering. It's a labor of love, and it's also very reflective of my journey in the WWE, the darkness that I faced, and my reinvention of myself in my life and coming out the other side. And so I want to share that video with you now. It was extremely potent and transformative, but it wasn't that when I was in it. I think it was like this manifestation in my life, like in my physical reality, of what I'm capable of. Looking back, I can be like, damn, I was dreaming so big that I ended up on that stage.
In front of her family and friends in her hometown of Houston, Texas tonight.
When I was younger, I always felt like I was meant to be a star, but I didn't know what that meant, and I truly thought that that was going to be through like fitness or sports, because that was my identity. So of course there was these apex paramount moments of being in, wrestling in front of thousands of people live and being on television and all that. It was like this crazy spectrum of emotions every time I left my house, right, to like go on the road. So it was like all these highs, so incredible, so amazing, the thrill, and then all of these lows, like these in-between moments that I didn't know how to be with. And so in those in-between moments, all of my pain and my problems and the things that scarred me when I was young started to really show up in these quiet moments.
Oh my God, thanks for meeting us, dude.
Of course, it's you. You know I'm gonna do this.
You're the best.
You are.
When I realized that winning the title wasn't going to fulfill me in the way that I was hoping and dreaming of, these lows got so substantial. I left WWE asking for my release with a few years left on my contract because I didn't know how to move forward with all of these things that were so heavy. Like, what if I never do anything this great again? Like, what if that's it for me? And I was always left with this feeling of I didn't reach my potential. I didn't reach enough people. I didn't have a strong enough message. I didn't leave an impact. And that always really haunted me. And I think that was like the source of most of the pain. Like, what now? Like, who am I now without this? I felt like such a failure. I just felt like I had so much darkness, this emptiness that I had. And so I started drinking a lot, and I was just gaining weight. I was out of control. Nothing I was doing was working. Nothing I was doing was changing. I would go like harder in the gym or do more cardio or eat less. I had gone through my first marriage and divorce, struggling in business, drinking every day, but I was like drowning. And I'd always like been the one, like the strong one. Like, I'm always okay. I'll help whoever needs help, the people that I love, my family. I checked myself into medical detox. I decided that I needed to change. I was ready to stop running. That's where I stopped running from myself. This is the scariest thing ever. No one else can do this for me. I started to recognize this will, this idea of
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it no matter what the cost is. I started to really understand who I am in that moment. Reconnected with this infinite source within me that I desired for so long. This connection that I've cultivated and will never lose again is what will always fill the void, no matter what the void is when it comes.
I hope you loved it. I love it, and also I'm very biased because I helped create it. But it tells such a beautiful story of reinvention, which I think is the theme of any of our lives as we go through these really significant periods of our life, whether it's career, personal, or both. And it gives us the opportunity to redefine who we are based on pain that we experience or lessons that we learned. And so that's kind of why I created this channel in the first place. You know, I had a very explosive career on television with the WWE. I had a fall from grace. I left with 2 years left on my second contract. I reinvented myself. I founded a clothing and fitness brand, and it rose to success very, very fast. Within 3 years, it was a 7-figure business. I started gaining popularity as a business owner and entrepreneur. I was being featured on the cover of fitness magazines. And all behind the scenes, I started to experience this same downfall that I experienced towards the end of my WWE career. So I started to notice a pattern. And then after that cycle of my life, I closed my business, essentially lost everything, and then reinvented myself again. And that brings me to this stage in my career and my personal life. I'm a coach, a content creator, a speaker, and now really teaching myself how to create and edit long form content to really learn how to tell a story and to produce compelling content that means something, that has a message. And who would I be if I didn't share some of these incredible experiences that I've gone through in my life, from traveling the world and performing on live television to building a business, knowing nothing about business, and rising to these really high highs and then crashing down and losing everything, and the reinvention process of stepping out into the world as a coach and a speaker without a character on TV and without a physical product. My company, Celeste Bonin, I created the booty scrunch leggings, so I had a physical product I was selling, to now to where there is no character, there's no product, it's just me, it's just my voice, it's just my message, it's just the expertise and the wisdom that I have gained throughout my life and all of these very cool experiences. So who would I be if I didn't share that with you? And I've been on this content creation journey in short form on Instagram for years, more than a decade. And I just really wanted a place to go more in depth on what I'm passionate about, what I'm really good at, what I can share with you. And also my journey of making mistakes and, you know, starting from the very, very beginning of creating a YouTube channel. So, this is just the opportunity to go deeper, and you can expect vlogs. So I've already published a few vlogs that are about travel, fitness, my personal life, and then I'll be creating more content about my experiences in the WWE, things that I learned, the very difficult things that I went through and how I overcame them, my journey as a business owner and an entrepreneur, creating a personal brand, content creation, speaking to the camera, reinvention, personal development, spirituality, all the things that have really impacted my life and changed my life, I want to share with you. So if this resonated with you, and you're still here, thank you, and I really look forward to this journey with you. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.